I've had countless people contact me about a shift many people felt over this last week, and it seems to have been a large one. Among my quantum-affected family, I was made aware of a situation somebody experienced this week. Upon hearing from others, I noticed that there was possibly an uncovered quantum effect that hasn't been talked about as of yet in the community. And I thought it would be a perfect short collection of stories for this week's videos, as I continue to work outside the channel to get the Quantum Affected support group back up and running after it was sabotaged in April, which is well on its way to a better place, I'm happy to say. I will keep you all up to date on the new Quantum Affected support group's progress via my videos, so check in often for more info. Without further ado, I hope you enjoy this week's personal stories of the Quantum Affected, people morphing. Story 1, DL. Some years back, about 1999, my wife and I were headed home from the store. It was a bright, clear day at 3:30 in the evening. We were in the far right lane and approaching an intersection where we needed to turn. A bus was in front of us at the stop. Some people got off, and one man in particular walked behind the bus and started coming towards our car because he was about to cross the street. I was in the passenger's seat and he was getting close to my door but still ahead of the car. I watched him. He stopped about 5 to 10 feet away from me. He was a black guy, kinda chubby with a low cropped haircut. As traffic slowly started to move, he began to walk towards my car. My sister and I were watching him. This is where I don't expect people to believe me, and I don't blame them or mind if they don't, and also why I'd believe you without any slightest hesitation. Suddenly, he turned into a black woman. I mean, his body shifted. His stature became completely different and curvy, his hair lengthened, and two what could not be missed or mistaken very large breasts, at least D-cup, appeared. The clothes remained the same though. My heart felt like it stopped. Everything was in a bit of slow motion as my mouth dropped and I faced forward in total disbelief. All I could say was, "Oh my God, did you just see that?" My wife replied, "What?" And at the same time, which I know is why I wasn't crazy, we were both screaming, "That man just turned into a woman!" I yelled, "Go, go, go!" My wife stepped on the gas and we sped the hell away. I was actually breathing as if I'd been running. DL. Story 2, DD. Something really weird happened today. So weird that I won't blame you all for not believing me. I almost don't believe me. So I was driving and I was at a red light. The car in front of me had her window down. I could clearly see her through the rearview mirror. She was white as could be and had bleach blonde hair pulled back. When the light turned green, we both turned and we ended up at the same stop sign. I looked over again and, I swear to God, I saw the girl was now black with cornrows. Oh my God. I don't know what was going on today. That's the first time I've ever seen something so strange in person. I'm literally at a loss for words. I was driving in the middle of the day. I saw it in bright daylight. I'm just pretty tore up about it, actually. Just too much for me to deal with, and I can't stop thinking about it. DD. Story 3, RA. I was driving, running errands, and there was this person that was following me. I kept my eye on this person, so I knew this was a woman. Me thinking, ooh, some hot random woman's going to like RA. Me all happy and smiling. I stopped at this red light and the person came up on the side of me. I was getting ready to say hello, but she suddenly became a totally different person. RA. I found all of these loose case studies incredibly fascinating. As these stories were told to me by 3 separate people and directly, I find the similarities amazing. The stories share all of the same elements and seem to create a standard reaction in the people who experienced it. I feel this very much adds credence to the shifts so many of us are actually feeling and experiencing right now. Things are definitely speeding up. Whether these be shapeshifters, layered dimensions, or alternate realities, something is happening. Something that far surpasses logo changes and movie lines, and we're seeing it with our very own eyes. We can't convince anyone of our stories, but the fact that multiple people are separately reporting the same phenomenon adds credibility that this is much more than faulty memory. So whether or not you believe these stories yourself, it doesn't really change the fact that it is happening. And if you found yourself an observer of such real-time phenomenon, remember, there are others of us out here having the same odd experiences, spread throughout many locations around the world. And that although it may seem like it, I promise you're not alone.